This is a two-part lesson on emotion identification. During the first part of this lesson, students learn about different emotions and how to define them. The second part covers the nuances of different people's experiences of emotion. By the end of this lesson, students should understand that emotions are experienced internally and be able to describe how outside clues can help us guess what people may be feeling. First, define emotions. Those students probably have an idea of what emotions are. This is a concept they might not have tried to define before. It's important for students to understand that emotions are internal experiences that we all have in reaction to situations, people, objects, and even our own thoughts. There are some activities that can help students brainstorm what is involved in emotions, as well as a tool called the emotion thermometer. Now, this tool can help students describe their feelings. The 0 to 10 scale, where 0 is the worst one can feel, and 10 is the best, can be a helpful way to quickly check in with your students throughout the program and school year to help identify students who may need additional support. After students have a good sense of how to define emotions as a concept, you can lead your class in activities and discussions about the variety of emotions that people experience. This includes the idea that basic core emotions of happiness, sadness, fear, anger, and disgust can all be described using many different words to help demonstrate the intensity of various feelings. For example, feeling joyous, excited, elated, or ecstatic are all different levels of happiness. Use a list of feeling words to help students learn about different ways to describe their feelings. Once students have a clearer grasp of what emotions are, it's important for them to realize that emotions are largely internal experiences. This can be described using the analogy of an iceberg. Only a small portion of an iceberg is visible above the water, while most of the iceberg is hidden under the surface. It can be challenging to know how someone is feeling, although there are some clues that we can see that can help us try to guess. Sometimes people may even try to hide their feelings under the surface. Begin the second part of this lesson by guiding students to consider that people in the same situation can feel different emotions. Everyone is different and won't necessarily experience and respond to things in the same way. Share examples with students of how different people might feel differently in similar situations. For example, how might a person who loves socializing feel going to a party versus a person who prefers quieter activities? External clues such as body language and facial expressions and tone of voice can help us make guesses about how others are feeling. This is an important thing to practice so we can improve our understanding of others and interact with them in more helpful and meaningful ways. Students can begin to practice with examples from media, such as videos or memes. We can ask, what do they think the person is feeling? And what are the clues that led to that guess?